The revolution means strength. It shows we had the strength to fight Britain, a country that was much more powerful than us. It also took courage because the colonists had come from Britain. It took strength and courage to stand up for ourselves, knowing we may make fools out of ourselves. To me, the revolution signifies Britain's faults. The colonists were able to outsmart the great power of Britain. They were unsure of their plan to gain independence, but they were able to do so due to Britain's cockiness and underestimation of the colonists. Their faults helped us win the revolution. The revolution reveals the colonists' anger and passion. The British shouldn't have underestimated the power of anger. Passion coincides with anger. If the colonists were passionately fighting, unlike the British troops who were fighting only to get paid, of course the colonists would fight well. The American Revolution is a great example of fight for what you believe in. If you are passionate about something, the odds are good. On the contrary, the Revolution is a bad example of two is better than one. There isn't always more strength in numbers. The British had more troops, but the colonists had more passion. To America, the American Revolution means freedom. At the times of the Revolutionary War, it meant freedom from the oppression of England. But today, to the whole world, it means freedom because America is the most free country in the world. To America, the revolution means we have gained our unalienable rights. Every human deserves to live freely and happily. We also deserve to have our own home on our owned property. We gained that right with the win of the revolution. Today, I see the American Revolution everywhere. I see it in our rights, in our courts, and in our laws. I see the freedom of it walking around the mall because of how diverse we have become as a country. I see it because we all can practice a different religion. Today, I see the American Revolution in the lack of equality. Even at the time of the Revolution, there was a lack of equality, even though that's what we were supposedly fighting for. Classism, racism, and sexism are all examples of the lack of equality. I see the revolution in the voting system in the sense that we are a democracy, but I don't see it in the sense that women are allowed to vote. During the time of the revolution, women were not allowed to vote. Generally speaking, today women are treated as equals. In our nation today, I don't see the popularity of patriotism or the passion except on Independence Day. I don't see the same courage people had or the same willingness to make sacrifices like the colonists did. We take our freedom and our country for granted. We have come a long way since the revolution. We have changed, adapted, and diversified, but we have also kept the same foundation of our country. That is the important part, and it is necessary. It defines America. Without it, who are we as a nation? Fighting the Revolutionary War was worth it. Even though at the time of the Revolution it was difficult building America, it was worth it because we became better than the British. Due to the amazing qualities of the colonists, we are now the powerhouse of the world. Although the status of the powerhouse country will change because the world is constantly changing, we still overpowered the British at some point in history. It was worth it because we made ourselves and our kids a better place to live, a more free place to live. Revolutions will happen in the future. The future is a very long period of uncharted time. There is no way to predict what will happen or what is to come of our country or the world. Whether America has a revolution or many other nations do, it will happen. It is inevitable. Moreover, we cannot predict the future of America. How long will we remain the powerhouse country of the world? What aspects will have contributed to the downfall of our position? What nation will take our place? These are questions only time has the answers to. Money, government, education, military, and allies are all things that play a role in being the powerhouse country of the world. All countries are on different levels in each of these aspects. There will constantly be changes in those levels, and those changes will be our downfall. What kinds of revolutions have or will take place in other countries? Whenever a people has been oppressed for a long period of time and seen no change even after countless and fair complaints, They will revolt. Whether they are successful is a different story. In my opinion, we are far too comfortable as the city upon a hill. We are already at the top of the hill and we should be striving hard to stay there, just as other countries are striving hard to get there and take our place. Many other Americans probably have the same opinion as me. The scary part about revolution is the option of failure. What if we have wasted lives and money on a revolution that we couldn't even win? These are the things that the colonists had to overcome in order to make America. I love my country and I am very patriotic. I love that I can still see the strength of the revolution in our militaries, but I hate that we have lost so much of the passion and courage the colonists had in order to get us where we are today. Still, I love our nation.